evening, listeners of this fine station enjoy the easy grooves of slow jams hosted by R-Dub. But with the sudden rise of a new micronation near the Sultan Sea, you may not know that R-Dub is also the Sultan of Slow Jamistan. Using heavy flattery and a small bribe, news reporter Heather Clisby managed to score an exclusive interview with the Sultan himself.
Welcome to the United Territories of the Sovereign Nation of the People's Republic of Slow Jamistan, an 11-acre nation just west of the Sultan Sea. I caught up with their leader, the Sultan of Slow Jamistan, to learn more. So, the Sultan of Slow Jamistan, tell me about the history of your nation.
Well, I have been on a mission over the past 10 years to visit every country in the world, and now I am out of countries, so simply put, I decided to make my own.
And why did you choose the area near, tell me where it is exactly.
Well, it is near the Sultan Sea, soon to be renamed the Sultan Sea, and I have always been intrigued by that area of the United States. It is very mysterious, bizarre, if you will, and I mean that with all good intentions. It is a complimentary term. It's a weird place, and I've been known to do weird things, so we go hand in hand, me and the Sultan Sea area.
And how large is your nation?
The Republic of Slow Jamistan is currently just over 11 acres, although we do wish to expand, either peacefully or by force, but hopefully peacefully, because we are a peace-loving, slow jams-loving nation.
And how many citizens do you have?
Currently, officially, on the books, we have 99 registered citizens. We are looking forward to making a big announcement for citizen number 100. We do have a backlog of probably 200 or 300 additional citizens waiting for clearance. Our immigration department has been very, very busy behind the scenes.
Are there any requirements for citizenship?
We have a few strict requirements. We like to say we are a freedom-loving nation, but there are a few things we do not tolerate. For example, reply all emails. When you get an email from someone at work to a group and you hit the reply all, that is never tolerated inside our borders. Also, although we are a big fan of 90s hip-hop like the Coolio and the LL Cool J and the NWA, we absolutely have banned 2000s mumble rap inside the borders of Slow Jamistan. That will not be tolerated. And finally, one law that is very black and white and that is a zero tolerance for, and that is wearing the shoes that they call Crocs, those giant rubber monstrosities with holes in them. Absolutely forbidden anywhere even near our border. We take that offense as most serious.
In the Crocs rule, is that a fashion offense, or was there some horrible accident in your past involving Crocs?
It is a very good question. To put it plain and simple, wearing Crocs is a violation against humanity in many different ways. I mean, who would do that? I don't understand.
And do you have any type of government or parliament? How is it set up?
Yes, we are currently building a full cabinet and parliament. We have named about 5 people so far, currently still building our people, if you will. We are a dictatorship on most days, but on some days we take votes and pass around the hat for suggestions, and we are democracy. But at the end of the day, Sultan has the final word.
So, sort of open-door authoritarianism, maybe?
Depends on the day, but yes.
And what kind of positions might be in your cabinet?
Oh, we have everything from Ministry of Arts and Culture to Commander and General of our Army, Foreign Affairs. We are looking currently for ambassadors to represent us in other countries and even states in the United States and beyond. If you can dream it, we can do it.
And you recently had an event I saw on Instagram. Can you tell me about that?
It was a huge show-stopping event. We would like to, first of all, apologize to the Americans for clogging up their highway. 78 was, I believe, backed up for many, many feet. It was on Sunday, February 6th. It was my first public appearance, and many people flooded the border to hear me speak and meet one another and pledge their allegiance to this great land and the Sultan. And you can see the video and the photos on my website at slowjamistan.org. Many beautiful people came. We had one problem, though.
What was that?
The foreign meddling. The state of California gave a red tag on our sign. Apparently, they believe it is on their side of the border, and they are asking us to remove the sign or put it more over the line, and we are deciding a swift plan of action. It may include sanctions.
And what is your relationship with President Biden and his administration?
He has not yet returned my email, so I am feeling just a little bit salty, but I know he is very busy, so I'll give him a few more times. I did send him a request on MySpace, and that has yet to be approved as well. So right now, it can go either way.
And is there a First Lady or a Mrs. Sultan?
Well, the Sultan never talks about his personal life, so you will just have to wonder about such things.
Are there any plans for a palace or governmental buildings? The only thing I saw was a desk. Is there any plans to build around the desk?
You have not checked the news lately. We recently finished construction on Independence Plaza, made with concrete. It is a big, beautiful square to commemorate the independence, so it's a big square. We have a big monument now dedicated to the Declaration of Independence and the land and the Sultan, a big, beautiful flagpole as well. And we have a new desk because the old desk was stolen, and we are still looking for the thieves. And finally, we have installed a border gate and began our big, beautiful wall. So there is much happening and much more to come.
And are there any things culturally that we should know about your nation? Foods, festivals, anything?
Well, culturally for our nation is interesting because we have found we cannot grow anything on the stubborn but beautiful land, so we must import most of our foods. We voted on the national fruit, by the way, which is the maraschino cherry, which everybody loves. As far as culture, like America, we are modeled against a country that has bring many people together from many different places. My accent, for example, it's Slow Jamistani. Specifically, it's English with a GFA, and GFA stands for General Foreign Accent. You don't know if I'm Armenian, Italian, Lithuanian, Romanian. It could be anything. It's a mix of all of the beautiful cultures coming together to be one Slow Jamistani together.
And the Slow Jamistan itself, is music a big part of your world?
Absolutely. We love some slow jams. Also other music, like we like the dubstep, we like the bossa nova, the jazz music, but definitely slow jams, specifically Anita Baker, Marvin Gaye, and we like the Usher, 7 o'clock on the dot, I'm in my drop top, cruising the street. You know the song Nice and Slow, it's very good.
And is there anything that you would like to say to the people of America from your nation?
Well, we are neighbors, and so we love our neighbors. We were taught by God to love our neighbors, so we practice that here in Slow Jamistan. We invite you to be a part of it all. We do accept dual citizenship. You do not necessarily have to renounce your U.S. citizenship. So we invite you to come over and apply. It is absolutely free to be a citizen. Of course, if you want to support the nation, you can buy bumper sticker or flag or hat or many different things. Passport is very sexy. We just got new passports. But to be a citizen, it's absolutely free, and you just go to slowjamistan.org.
Great. And they can follow you on Instagram?
Everywhere, yes. Instagram, we are on Friendster, we are on the Facebook at Slow Jamistan.
And so tourists can come as well?
We do ask tourists to bring a visa and register at a nearby consulate, or also you can register online, so we can guide you properly. We do have landmines in the property, so you definitely don't want to just show up unattended, or you may lose a foot.
Well, that's some good information. That's a good tip. Thank you so much for speaking with us today, Sultan. When I refer to you, is it Your Highness, Your Honor? What do people normally say?
We have three acceptable terms. My dear leader, His Excellency, Mr. Sultan, and the bonus term of endearment is Big Sexy. You can call me Big Sexy if you like.
Okay, well, I really appreciate you taking the time this morning for this, your big sexiness.
It is my pleasure. I love your radio station and show, and make sure to tune into the Sunday night slow jams with my friend Ardub. Wait a minute, that's me.